So before I met Currency, originally, like I told you, I met Dion Norm and Devious D.
Okay.
And me and him started a record label together called Worth the Wait Recordings. This when I was 17 years old. So I started this label, and I started learning the process of music and selling the music. Now, not to throw my age out there, but this was this was when it was a lot tougher. The internet wasn't around for the quick MP3s and wave files and all that. We was pressing music on cassette tapes.
Oh, you talking about in the 90s?
Yeah. DJ Khaled was a DJ at Odyssey Records, and he was going to Xavier at the time. I was at Xavier with him at the time. So this is back. This is a good while ago, bro. This is T.T. Tucker, and this is Sporty T, and this is that time that Bounce was first starting off. You know, UNLV was starting to bubble. So this was that time, and Lil Elk would get the gat, you know what I'm saying? All that era. So that's when I started off. And me and him had a record label together. Then we kind of dissolved that. We kind of went our separate ways. But at that time, I had Fiend, who was with No Limit. Before that, he wasn't with No Limit. He was 14 years old. He signed to Work the Wait with us. Then things happened. He ended up getting a deal with No Limit. He went to No Limit. He came back, you know, probably got him a gold plaque, almost platinum. Did a lot of work with them. When he decided to leave No Limit, he came back to me. It was like, I need a manager. So that's when I left the record label side and started the management side. So me and him started going on the road and building more and more music and doing what he was doing and getting that going. And I already knew Jetlife, well, that was his name, which is Mr. Marcello, is what a lot of people call him now. So he was signed to us also on Work the Wait. So Currency is Mr. Marcello brother. So he was young and he was hanging in the Magnolia by Jetlice's house, and he knew me from there. So to jump to the where I met Currency at, Currency used to come to my car shop in the East. You know, me and him already had a good relationship as far as friends. But when he signed that deal with Young Money, Cash Money, he asked me to come on as his manager. So that's where me and his relationship started as far as on the business music side.
If you ain't on Nolazine, you ain't on